Hello and welcome to Annapolis, Maryland. Today, we're at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium to see who will come out victorious in the Military Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Hello everybody, welcome to another College Football 25 stream.
Ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway.
Unfortunately, we missed college football playoff. Therefore, we're playing the bowl game. Clemson.
So Clemson's offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster
got
return.
a few younger players in the mix today. Moved the depth chart around, not too much, but yeah, just anywhere where I felt like I had a pretty solid freshman or something like that, or just a senior that wasn't much better that I went ahead and put the younger guy in. We'll just see. You know, get the team start prepping for next year. Put an exclamation point at the end of this year. Still gonna try and go out and get the win.
Use the play fake now to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Oh man.
All kinds of running room.
Not a good start. Not a good start. That's all right.
Touchdown, Clemson. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
Michigan did lose in their conference championship, but I did not move up at all. Which, I mean, ultimately it doesn't matter if I was going to make it. What difference does it make where I'm ranked?
But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tulane's offense will take the field for
Saw
the first time.
that Colorado beat USC in the first playoff game. Congrats to them. It's going to be an exciting run here. We got a lot of users in the playoff this year.
If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These
Looks
guys
like the team's sleeping a little bit.
if they're going to win the football.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Throws for the tight end.
There we go. This is a player I wish we would have gotten involved a little bit more during the season. Our tight end is really good. But just the way that my offense works, I just don't really get the tight end doing well.
Like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Red pass, it's complete.
That's one of my changes. I moved him to the number 2 receiver from 4, and then I moved our number 2 to the slot.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Hughes.
I should have kept that.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people.
Dang.
And it's kind of
Did not
bittersweet,
juke him.
but always fun, Jesse, to do
I was expecting
dance
to
with your
get him.
boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today.
53-yarder? I don't
much
think
as
so.
they did back when you and I played, but
I don't
it was
think
special to
so.
take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Tulane looking for the 4th down conversion here. He'll try to throw and pick
Well.
up the first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse.
Not a good start. I'm just not in it.
Offense, but they don't have enough for the first down. It'll be a turnover on downs. Leaves it with the running back.
We needed that. That'll get the juices flowing a little bit more.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Trying to get to
nice, brought the pressure there.
Can't escape, and down he
There we
goes.
go.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose down
There we go.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down
stepped
he
up
goes
there.
again. Clemson will send the punt team
Let's
out.
see if returner of the year is going to get a chance.
When you're looking forward to the punt.
Looks like he does. Took one too many steps there.
Perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
Let's get Mackay involved.
Set for a first down play. Going with the ground
Man,
game left.
their defensive line's turning us up right now.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle.
Congrats to Mr. Mason on the Heisman Trophy. Virginia Tech back-to-back Heisman Trophy winners.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Are you kidding me?
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Guys ran into
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing
That's
for it.
okay.
They just can't come up with that.
We're being
Setting up a big
aggressive.
decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. They finally get him on the
Do it
ground,
yourself.
but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Then they got stars all over the place.
They'll try the run. And he'll pick up one. It brings up
This reminds me of when the game first came out and he tried to play against Ohio State. It was just impossible. There we go. Upset he didn't get receiver of the year, but Hendricks did ultimately have the better numbers. Props to him. If it was most valuable receiver, I would make more of an argument. But when it just comes down to best receiver, I feel like you can go based on numbers, and Mr. Hendricks had the numbers. That's for sure. Averaged like 40 yards a catch or something like that. Crazy.
Looking for an alley from inside.
Well, I'll tell you what, this kickoff team.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. A quick pass to the left.
There.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This offense has a 2nd down play.
What? How did he catch that?
Trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. So
Good
what do
for
they
him.
have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass.
He's open.
Zips it out to his man.
How did he
And
miss
it's a
that?
first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it.
How if he would have completed that, it would have been a little silly.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground.
Are you?
For the marker.
That's a joke. What? I want to see the replay now.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Whatever.
Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. He'll keep it himself.
There we go. Nice hit.
Working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, the problem with calling option is that you can't limit the hits on your quarterback, and he got absolutely
nice. There we go.
Wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Let's go.
And this defense is bringing the
Keep
heat.
pushing
Another
back.
sack.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on him.
All right.
Be able to get off one more
Keep
play
things moving
before
here.
quarter's end.
Always throws it behind him.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. Absolutely
Yeah, the corner was
settled, deadlocked.
breaking
After
on it
one
anyway.
play
That
as
was
we have a look at
ridiculous.
the stats.
All right.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break.
They're just good.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Between their second hit. Even, like, what the heck?
And
He had
sure, tackle
3
there
steps
to
on
keep
him.
From getting to the 1st down marker. And they're going to try to convert on
That's
4th down.
weird.
1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
That's
And they can't connect, and the
unreal.
gamble does not work out. 1st down here for the offense. Used to play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Throws
Pick that off. Let's go.
Fires into traffic, it's picked off. He'll try to take it
Nice
back.
return, too.
And a
That's
big
also one of the
return
changes I
after the
made.
INT sets up the offense for
Moved
this
back out of the
possession.
starting corner.
That is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing
That
cover
one
one.
paid
You got
off
the middle of the field
very
setting,
nicely
everybody
there.
else is manning up.
I'm still
Nice
mad
job
about that
working with
last
this guy,
possession. That
seeing
one,
the
just some weird
football,
stuff,
breaking on
man.
it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
He tried to find
We
some
gotta get
running room,
Makai
but they
going.
get him stopped.
I'm going to force
David,
it.
given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior
Yeah, it's not
year.
time for
Which
that play.
squad could eat more steak from Outback?
It's not time
It
yet
was
for that play.
absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its forms.
Nice. Are you...
Boy, is he close to that 1st down.
I can't
maybe
believe it.
just a couple of inches short.
Well, the offense is trying to get it done on the ground there on 3rd down, but they just can't seem to make it work because of how physical the defense has been, guys. It's made this offense very one-dimensional. I mean, the only way it seems they can move the football is when they try to throw it.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense.
I'm wondering if
with the
this
press
is
center down. On the
Makai's
ground,
last game as a college football player. He's a redshirt junior. He does have another year of eligibility left.
Deep in the season, that
But,
crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win
I
game.
have a feeling
This is a
he
game
would
that
get
will impact
drafted.
the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so
Nice
much
catch.
riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you
They're-
could tell they
they're
were
just
ready
good.
for the challenge. This is going to
I know I
be
keep
an
saying it.
absolute
They just are.
3rd down play from the gun.
Like,
And that's incomplete. A defender all over
what
him.
you gonna
Knocked
do?
the ball to the ground.
What are you
4th down
gonna do
coming
about
up.
that?
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the
Yeah.
ball.
And they get
Not
to
a single
him and
soul
sack
open that
the
I could find.
quarterback, and they'll stop
I'm
First
feeling
down
a
here
little
for the
dumped
offense.
too, so.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Quick completion on the outbound.
What was the
And he
corner
goes
even
out of
doing?
bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
What?
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Owens. Dances away from one.
Yeah, let me just casually break that tackle.
Gets a pretty good pickup.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. And they will score! Touchdown, Tigers! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Running back searching for a hole. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand.
And maybe we run a screen.
My
I don't
responsibility. Make
like
sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that.
See, that's
getting to the quarterback,
not screening
making the big
that.
tackle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Oh gosh, that was a great catch because that was a terrible throw.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Going up top on 1st down. He lofts it high.
Let's go, youngin. Kind of wondering if I should have got him that 2 spot all year. Our 2 receivers good, but I think he is just better in the slot.
We need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half. Stayed calm.
All right, good answer there. We still got time. Maybe get a quick stop and
the extra point was
give
good.
him a chance to score.
That
Maybe.
extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd.
Is that done? Nice.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and
Business
it will be a
decision for them.
touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Oh, no! I was all over that.
I gotta score. Every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts
It's
a lot
tough.
more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down
Catch that
throw.
ball,
If guys
son.
are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broken.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik.
No,
He
let's
gets
go.
it so close to the 1st down marker, but I
I may have
think
been a
he's
little
going to
quick
be a
on the
touch short.
timeout there.
The
I may
defense
not
going to
have
stop
needed
the
one.
clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Should I have dove on that? I guess. I don't know. I think I've only blocked one punt, and it was like one of those where it kind of automatically did it. I just completely forgot how to send someone in motion. You better get over there, man.
Based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on first down.
Their DBs are, I don't know if they're just that much faster or something.
Line getting set on second down.
They don't make it easy.
He's looking to throw. This one's complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Preston. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Let's see, big man.
He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. It's complete on the right side.
I know the linebacker is faster than the guy. At least based on that information.
Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
What's it gonna be? Let's go, roughing the passer.
But there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
I might decline it. It's 6. Oh, whatever.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Relentless, tough running gets it down.
They're not making it easy.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
It's like I know my audible there.
Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Greenway!
It's not getting yards, but at least we got him in the end zone. I'll give him the ground. I don't know if I've seen that one before.
Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by
that was big. Now we just can't do anything stupid, and we'll get the ball back.
They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Yeah, he's not going to catch that.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback.
All right, nothing stupid, guys. Nothing stupid.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense. Big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half.
He's just going to casually break that hit
There's a timeout called
from the middle linebacker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first.
There we go. We might get another chance here.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll get it to
13 seconds. Couple of plays.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top on first down. Pressure coming.
Yep.
And they couldn't hold off the heat.
We'll just take it into the half. Some extra rushing yards here, maybe.
On the run, it's Hughes. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for
And their
halftime.
corner dropped
We've
back
played
on the
2
slot.
quarters
I was
here.
going
Time to
deep.
go
I
to
wasn't
Kevin
quite ready
Byers
for
in our
that.
halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of
Throw
football
an
in
interception.
Annapolis and an intriguing military bowl.
All right, here we go. Second
Second
half.
half underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field.
Let's take a shot.
They
Go
got it
Bucks.
done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory. He's looking deep.
Let's go, Mario.
He's got it down the left side. Nothing but green ahead. And the catch and run into the end
Congrats,
zone.
man.
Touchdown,
Fabulous
Tulane.
career.
That's his
Career leader in touchdown, or career record holder in touchdown catches.
Respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions.
That's not going to last because
Just
Hendricks
defense.
is just a sophomore, so he'll pass that. But in the first 2 years, he did have the most touchdown receptions, so good for him.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board,
Right.
just like that. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working.
Afterburners come.
I do not understand that right there.
What
What the hell?
The Tigers in the hurry up.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is... And the
Let's go. That's right. We didn't want to return that. Hit the Sally though. Just did a cartwheel on top of the ball.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
He just wanted to see the offense score, I
Tulane
guess.
has it back in the offense coming out to go on the attack. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter,
They
David.
were
Just find a way to get
passes,
these guys the
man.
ball. in
When did I do that?
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires to the wideout.
No.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on 2nd down.
Fault, I guess.
From the gun. Give on the
It's also my
inside.
fault. I should have been more.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting on the blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Pulls it in. It's Preston. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Jeez.
He's knocked down in the backfield.
Shady,
He'll lose
who
a
are you
couple.
blocking?
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Hand off from the gun.
The linebacker just moonwalked. He just moonwalked faster.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He makes it.
Get in.
And boy, is he
What do we
close
do?
to
What do we
that
do?
first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. They'll try to pick up the first.
Oh!
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And it's 4th
That
and goal,
hurt.
and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back.
Oh, they got Caleb Downs, don't they? I remember someone saying that. Also, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but Jeremiah Smith transferred to Florida. Short. Dang it. How much further do I gotta go?
Make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game.
Man, that guy's got some strong hands. He's had a couple of goals today.
At this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in
Oh,
because defense.
when did I change
so
players?
It's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Why did it change me to the corner? I never even changed players.
Setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
This is a joke.
Midfield, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you,
Yeah,
they've
would've
got this
broke
defense
that.
on their heels.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. He'll do it himself.
He made the right read and then went back in.
It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that is a big hit. And that's a hit that I'm going
Oh
for.
my
Listen,
god.
I'm the OC, I'm the head
They're
coach.
testing
I don't
me,
wanna take
man.
any
They're
of them.
testing
I
my
wanna run
spirit.
RPOs and I want to run my quarterback. But Palmer, I gotta understand the difference.
Got some room headed to the goal line.
Jeez.
And he'll step into
That
the
was
end
dumb.
zone.
That was just a stupid drive.
Tigers. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ball game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense
Who's my tight end even blocking?
And it's been
Who's he
great
blocking?
execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. First down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Green. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go to the ground.
Nice.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Klubnik. Right down the middle.
I hate that. I don't like I'm there.
He gets it in. Touchdown.
And if I throw that, that's pick 6.
This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving them up, completely comfortable.
All right, quick little swing there. Back in it.
Find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more.
What's a bowl game without a little bit of excitement?
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
I feel like returning kicks got a lot harder all of a sudden.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their
This is
own
looking
way.
like the running lanes that
So it's just a matter of executing
Virginia
better.
Tech had to deal with.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
That's pretty much
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Surprise,
They
surprise.
really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has
Actually,
the
I
lead
don't
here.
think I don't see Caleb Downs out there. I think that's some rubbish.
Hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats.
I don't think I've ever had this much trouble running the ball
He'll
in a
start the
game.
drive here with 1st down to open this period. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
They're
He's
just all
dropped
over it.
behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Makes the grab outside. It's Williams. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45.
Jeez,
No,
man.
sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They hope to get him in space, create running room.
No,
and
what
there
I was
just wasn't
supposed to
anything
do.
there.
I love the 3rd down, aggressive, in-your-face defense. Not giving any room to run down. Great job by the defense.
No way. They're going to tie it up here.
Got him on the ground for a loss.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Using his legs, it's Green. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Nice.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else.
What are they going to do?
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Clemson will send the punt team out. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really
Job defense. Defense has played well. I mean, there's been a couple of bad drives here and there,
The
but
Tulane offense headed
for the
back
most part,
onto
they're
the
playing
field.
this fine.
We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed.
Yeah, number 47 is just all over. All over.
Them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running
I'm
game?
going to run right at him here. We got the numbers.
They'll try to run for it. Fakes his man out.
Nice run there.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, what a move!
Ooh,
And they got the
those were
defense
nice
on
back-to-back
that one, and
runs
they
right
get it to
there.
the 29-yard line. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Man, they're just too fast
running in
and
the
strong.
middle against this defense. Certain
It's
moments
just
in the
not
game
there.
you know we're just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long.
There we go.
At the 20, he's got space. And a really nice run and pick up there.
Helped me out on that one.
Avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. Huge game before he goes out of bounds. And now
Should I try the speed option? I tend to fumble every time.
Step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down.
What the heck?
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score.
This Clemson defensive range is crazy. And their whole defense, actually.
Ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2.
This is the best defense I've probably played this year.
Kickoff team is on the
At
field. They'll
Boston
try to
College,
drive
they'll
this
get
one deep.
9 points or something like that, but that was
He'll bring it out from inside his own.
my fault.
Didn't find
Like,
any
I was just
crease in
not
that
gonna start
kickoff
pressing.
coverage, and he'll be stopped
You know,
at
they
the
get in
17.
these games
Clemson
sometimes.
has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that.
Nice.
And the defense makes a play.
They had
sacking it
5
back at the
sacks?
10.
I don't
And
know
the
about
Tigers
that.
come to the line in the hurry up.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they
Whatever.
put me on the ground.
It's too
Dude,
slow.
will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Too slow.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Fires to
Okay, now that is dumb. Like I was right there.
First down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, true
Now
to what
my
they are right now in the
linebacker is
fourth
out
quarter,
on
their
there.
execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions.
Are you kidding me?
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38.
There's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back to back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Looking to move it through the
Well,
air. It's caught downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll
you
take
think
it
they're
all
doing
away.
pass
Touchdown,
like kick here?
Tiger.
Probably.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Whatever.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty.
Stop me.
Well, we are winding it down,
They
guys.
probably
We have
will.
a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding this sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
2nd down coming up. The run from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap
big
up
play
from the
here.
junior. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 3rd and short.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I think this is a page out of UCF's book right here.
To the ground to try to pick up the
That's
first.
nuts.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but
That's
this defense
nuts.
was there to make the stop.
Alright.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Fourth down, gotta have it here.
That was so stupid. That was stupid. Whatever.
Fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Green. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. He's got an open man.
He'll be stopped
just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. The snap sets up the throw. He caught it.
What?
Touchdown, Clemson.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do.
Okay, they're going to challenge it.
Somewhat of a decision here.
They didn't call it first. I don't think the ball ever crossed.
1 to 2 minutes left.
Wow.
Probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
All right, here we go.
Good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Comes out throwing on first down. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work.
Come on.
Help this offense.
He was behind him. How is he going to knock
Could
that
they
ball?
use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Got room at the 35.
Nice run.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Hard running there. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. To the ground, he's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The offense gets the timeout, 12 ticks left on the clock. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The running back has it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. To the ground with the back. Timeout is called with just
I don't know what was going on. I guess I didn't expect it to take that long.
They'll play it safe.
All right, here we go.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
For the ball game.
For a field goal attempt.
Butter.
Right down the boulevard on
Will
the
Carroll.
game-winning chip shot.
All right. Not a very pretty game there. They had a good defense. Some stupid plays on offense. Or stupid plays on my defense. But that's a wrap. We got 10-win season. Hitting the recruiting trail hot.
Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory.
Get ready to make a run next season. Need to play better and use your games.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to
See
my
what
career
happens.
at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they
Congrats,
played.
Mario Williams, on a tremendous career. Gonna miss him.
Asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big time clubs, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.